Let's do as many fire. A fire. Let's go. Like and comment.
I'm trying to get signed to Dream Chasers.
Why am I filming in a car? Because I'm vlogging. As the guy who's trying to get into the internet space, I am aware that there are a couple things that I need to understand when I'm trying to push out the types of products that I want to push out. One of those things involve the nature of trying to get engagement and creating a community. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be talking about clout. Clout is a little more easier to understand. It's pretty much the power or influence that you have over somebody, and you usually get that through attention. I believe in a way that we all want attention or some sort of affirmation. We're social by nature. It's always a positive feeling being able to create connections with another person, another human being. And that can span to either one person or a whole audience. I'm gonna start driving now. Dog, this rain just doesn't stop. I'm just trying to work out, but you know, the weather's trying to stop me. But if there's a platform that gives attentive opportunity to anybody who uses it, then you can bet yourself that everybody's gonna jump onto it, including me. One of the first problems that we encounter when it comes to the internet is always assume that the high views always equate to the clout. But this is why viral videos exist. We make a really viral video, it racks up a bunch of views, and sure, you got a lot of attention and the numbers definitely reflected that. But on the next day, you're just gonna be one of the other videos on the internet that have gotten the high views and have popped off, only to be forgotten after. On the surface level of things, it's really easy to get views. So we create really easy shit to get these views, but if you don't have any meaning to your videos, then you can't get your audience to stay. Alright, this rain has stopped and I'm gonna head into the gym now. Maybe I'll show some clips of me working out. I finished the workout and I wanted to grab something to eat. I wanted Panda Express. Alright, so I got some. I got fried rice, honey walnut shrimp, honey sesame chicken. Pretty fire. One of the more bigger things that we need to worry about when it comes to clout, that God complex that we form. You're at the stage in your online career where you got the views, you got the people who are listening to you, and you pretty much got like a community formed already. And you're gifted this leadership role where you're now able to influence your people because, you know, these people really believe in what you say or what you portray to them. So they want to follow you in that regard. And you know what you call that? Power. Now that you have power, you are pretty much given a sense of responsibility in leading your people. Of course, with power comes with other privileges. However, the more privileges you get, the more temptations are going to be coming after you. You get a whole new set of problems that you're going to have to deal with. And that's where a lot of people usually fall into. A lot of these things are going to run through your head and you're never going to stop until you fall. Complacency, ego, selfishness. If you don't have anything to hold you down, then you're going to run rampant. So for me, as an aspiring YouTuber slash influencer, vlogger, whatever, what do I have to do or what do I have to learn to prevent myself in that type of situation? Here's one reality we need to understand. Your audience isn't stupid. From my understanding, people definitely do have reasons as to why they adhere or follow what people share online. But at the same time, I'm sure a lot of people definitely know what they're getting into, and especially nowadays, how we're pretty far into the internet space already. I'm definitely sure that the common viewer can differentiate between genuity and bullshit. Keep in mind, we're trying to reach human beings here, you know, the most intellectual animal in the world. So yeah. Another thing that I picked up on is transparency. If you don't know already, transparency is the quality of being able to be perceived or detect. I've come to the conclusion that if I want to create a general audience that would listen to all the things that I say, then my messages need to be as straightforward and impactful at the same time. No bullshit in between. Not only that, but it's just a whole lot easier to listen to more clear-cut messages instead of having to sit and wait there until somebody gets to their point. The next element I'd like to talk about is substance. When I mean substance, I mean the depth, you know, the girth of the videos that I'm trying to show you guys so you guys can give me your attention. I have learned that if I want to achieve this clout, I'm gonna need to create videos that'll do any of these three things for my viewers. And that is either to entertain, educate, or inspire. And if you really think about it, if you're able to incorporate any of those three elements and be able to portray them in confidence, then I'm 100% sure that I'm gonna be able to maintain an audience this way. And at this point, I feel like it does take a little bit of skill when it comes to making these structured videos. It's kind of like a business in a way where you need to be able to create a good product and you need to be able to sell a product in order to get somebody to buy it. Because in the end, these videos that I'm making are practically products for you guys to watch. It's just that you're buying them with your time, not money. Maybe. You want to know who did all of that and is able to maintain a fan base even now? The Lord Jesus Christ himself. I'll have you guys know, I'm a Christian myself, no pun intended. But one of the reasons why he was able to garner such an influence over that amount of people was he did the same exact thing in the way he portrayed himself. He told everybody that he was the Alpha and the Omega. And it doesn't just mean that he's the beginning and the end through Christ, but the way that I see it, he's also the guy who is able to lead you to a better life, yet he isn't an unruly king who will abuse his power on his followers. He did everything. He was transparent, he told everybody who he was, and he wasn't with the bullshit, man. Everything was the truth for him. But that is my take on the art of clout. Let me know how you think. Whether if you disagree or you agree with something, just let me know in the comments. And if you feel like you're susceptible to fall off a path of yours, seek Jesus. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.